Marina Saf here, and as you all can tell, it's already December, and it's like the month where you reflect on your year as a whole and all that stuff, and look forward to the next year coming, 2024. So I thought, I should do a video about what I want to do in 2024, i.e., my bucket list. So I am a very ambitious person, like to think of myself as someone who sets big goals, and I will find a way to get to those goals, time permitting, and all that stuff. Because my last semester of college is coming up, but hopefully I can find the time to be able to get some of these things done. At least like scratch them off my bucket list. So yeah, let's get right into it. So my boyfriend and I have been talking about going on a getaway together, just the two of us, just to chill out and have fun, just spend time together, just the two of us, you know? And I was kind of thinking we could go to one of my mom's beach houses in the summer, but I don't know if how possible that will be because it's always rented in the summer. So maybe a Labor Day could work, but I don't know about Labor Day. People are like booking them like, my God, they're booking like all the time, and it's pretty full in the summer. So yeah, I'm not really sure how that's gonna work, but we'll think of something. We can talk about it. Another thing I would like to do in 2024 is to start freelancing. I'm an art major. I have looked at freelance for a while, and I have been looking at like freelance websites, but I'm kind of having a little bit of an overload because how the hell am I supposed to navigate this? But I'm planning on talking to one of my professors about it. She's like really nice, really lovely lady. I get along with her so well. She's such a sweetheart. Love her to death. My writing for artists professor, she's like, I love this lady. I gotta shut up about her now. Anyway, so she's basically taught the class about how to get their footing in art, how to write about their work. But I feel like she could also be a resource for like getting started in freelance because my head was kind of thinking like if she could help me get my artist work out there, maybe she could help me get started in freelance. Know what I mean? So yeah, I'm graduating next semester, spring 2024, from college undergrad. So I got that going for me. And I want to be able to like relax a couple of weeks before I get my job started after college. And you know, I was thinking like I remember my brother graduated college 2015, and then July 2015 he had a job already. So I kind of want to have to be able to like decompress, celebrate my successes a little bit before I start working in freelance. But we'll see anyway. My boyfriend also told me I should have a job lined up after college because he didn't really have a job lined up after he graduated in 2022. And he kind of regrets it, you know? I kind of, I don't want to like be lounging around too long. I mean, self care is important, but I don't want to be lounging around when I could be doing something productive when I don't need self care days, you know? I also really, really want to improve my sewing. I like to cosplay on the side on TikTok and all that stuff. I think it's really fun. And I think improving my sewing would help me take my cosplays to the next level. I tried it in 2022 and it kind of looked kind of janky, but it was like my first time using a sewing machine that was like using it to make a costume. And yeah, it turned out okay for a first attempt. I even used a pattern. I learned a lot. So maybe I could start looking at like sewing tutorials. My brother's wife, my sister-in-law, she told me that there's a place locally where I can rent a sewing machine for a couple bucks an hour and I could just sew to my heart's content. I had to figure out how to remember how to sew because it's been a hot minute. So, as you all already know, I am graduating my next semester. That's going to be my last semester of undergrad. And at my college, they have this senior art show where all the seniors create a project over the course of their last semester and showcase it in this giant ass, like, showcase gallery thing on, like, 2 floors of a couple classrooms, blah, blah, blah. It's epic, it's fun, and I was thinking I could, like, create a graphic memoir of my life and how I got to this point because I've been doing a lot of reflecting and I've been thinking, like, well, damn, look at where I was in like this year, that year, and look where I am in 2023. Like, I have grown a lot, I would say. What got me into making a graphic memoir, like seriously, was this book, The Best We Could Do by T. Bui. We actually had to read it in my Writing for Artists class I'm not entirely sure why she assigned it, but I'm not complaining. It's a really, really well done memoir. It's like told in like a non-linear way. It's about her family's life story, and the author wrote about her family's life story from like Vietnam War to like 2015 when this book was published, I want to say. And if you look at the artwork, like it's amazing. Like I love the artwork. Like so it seems to fit, and it's just and some of the spreads in here, like one like the one page images. I'm just looking. It looks amazing. It's very well drawn, and I love this book so much. It's very touching, and it's like this is definitely one of my favorite illustrations in the book. It just resonates like freedom, exploration in a child's mind, freedom from trauma, freedom from expectations, blah blah blah, intergenerational trauma and all that stuff. I think it's a really, really good read. Highly recommend it. Last thing I really, really want to do in 2024 on my bucket list is to improve mi español, my Spanish. I love Spanish, and I took Spanish since like from like 7th grade to 10th grade. I dropped it because it just wasn't appealing to me. I just needed a really long break from it because the teacher was just not the most engaging at the subject, and I kind of got bored of it. And I didn't want to take the risk of having to have her for IB Spanish, despite people saying, but I just didn't want to do it right then. And then when I went to Spain this past summer, I was like, dang, this is why I love Spanish. This is why I love taking the class in school. And I really learned to appreciate like a different culture, like learning languages and all that stuff. I'm just like really into like Spain. I went to Madrid. My mom has a place there, and it's like so hot. It was really dry and hot when we went there, and I just had a blast. The people were nice. The people dressed well. The food was amazing. And I could just go on and on, but I feel like this video would be way too long, you know? So that is my bucket list of 2024. I feel like it's a reasonable amount of things I want to be able to get done in 2024. And I think hopefully I should be able to achieve them, assuming burnout doesn't get to me first. But I just really want to be able to do these things, and now that I have a boyfriend, I want to be able to go on a trip with it. I want to be able to like improve my Spanish, go to Madrid and speak a little bit more Spanish, and improve some of my crafts, get started in the workforce and freelancing, blah 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 blah. So yeah, I'll try to keep you guys updated, and I'll see you around, okay? Bye!